Okay, so we're at the end of April of 2022, and it's been really hard to track down the Schlage Encode Plus smart lock with Apple Wallet support. So if you didn't pick this up initially when it came out, it's almost impossible to find one of these Encode Plus locks unless you go on eBay and pay around $400 plus, which I think is pretty insane. So in this video, I want to talk to you guys about how you can, stay up to date and be notified when these locks become available to purchase. We do have the manufacturer suggesting to sign up with the retailers to be notified when the locks are back in stock. With that said, the manufacturers really didn't give a timetable when these locks will be back in stock. So that really leads me to speculate in terms of the inventory issues the manufacturer is currently having. So in this video, I'm going to give you some tips and tricks in terms of how you can know when you'll be able to get your hands on this smart lock for your home, because it doesn't seem like the inventory levels will be getting any better in the foreseeable future. What's going on? Welcome to Apple Fan Dad. My name is Dave. And if this is your first time on the channel, you can actually join Apple Fan Dad by subscribing below. Then you can hit the like button on this video if you're enjoying the video. And make sure to turn on your notification bell to ensure that you can stay up to date with everything that Apple Fan Dad has to offer. Now on this channel, we primarily focus on Apple related news. Now there has been a lot of discussion on the channel related to what we're going to be getting from WWDC this year, which is happening in a couple months. However, I know a lot of you guys out there want to pick up the Schlage Encode Plus smart lock, so I want to draw your attention to the issues that we've been dealing with. So now I know a lot of the viewers who are coming to this channel, they're trying to get some intel on when this lock will be available to pick up for this guy. But right now, I don't have much information from the manufacturer at this point. But they have recommended reaching out to your local retailer to determine when, these locks will be back in stock. Now, currently right now on the manufacturer's website, there's 3 different retailers that are offering this unit. It's Home Depot, Lowe's, and Build.com. Now, stick around. I do actually have another retailer that just started offering this particular Encode Plus, but it's currently out of stock, but I'm hoping to see some stock come back really, really soon. So, this is really crazy about this lock. It's actually the only lock on the market that currently supports Apple Wallet and Apple HomeKit. So, that's why it's impossible to get. Now, there is a lot of homeowners that are getting this Encode Plus. There's actually a few videos out there and even a number of individuals who are on Twitter talking about this lock. But like any other product that's in demand, the scalpers, they are coming for blood and looking to make a profit off this lock. Now, I really don't know if this was actually in stores, but I do know the second that these locks become available, they're being purchased. So, I mean, at this point, I don't believe that these have actually been on the shelves at your local Lowe's or Home Depot store. But, I would highly suggest if you are on Twitter to follow the manufacturer, their Twitter page, to be up to date when this product will be available. But also, I do have a few other sources that will keep you in a loop of when you can pick your lock up. Now, I wish I did have some reason to why this, lock is not in stock. But if I actually had to speculate, I would definitely blame it on COVID. I think we're all aware of the chip shortages that we're going through, as well as the huge demand for real estate and the limit to the supply that's available to build homes, which I think kind of all circles back to the worldwide pandemic. Now, Schlage, they fall under the company Allegiant. They kind of fall under their umbrella, and I had an opportunity to chime in on their fourth quarter 2021 earnings call to kind of get a better understanding to why these locks are not in stock, and Allegiant saying it is directly related to the chip shortage. Now, apparently the chips that are associated, they're extremely difficult to get since they're kind of like right on the cutting edge of technology, according to the leadership at Allegiant. Now, I do think that we can kind of both agree that, this is very disappointing. And I do think that, this is a wake-up call for all of us that, want to pick up this lock. And, you just can't go into a store and pick up this lock like you could do in the past from one of these, big box retailers like Home Depot and Lowe's. Guys, I just want to let you know that the good old days of going into, a store and buying things, I think they're going, at least for the immediate future. Just think about the last time you went into, let's say, an electronic stores like Best Buy and seeing the shelves fully stocked. It just doesn't happen anymore, due to the pandemic. But, this is the reason for this video. If if you've been hunting for the Schlage Encode Plus, you're really going to have to take the online approach, the Twitter notification approach, to secure this lock. If you kind of go online to try to investigate, you can really find like those who are actually getting this lock 9 times out of 10, they got it online. They didn't go into a store. So it's pretty much the approach that I think you're going to have to take in the coming months if you want to get this lock. Praise the Lord that, this is not as bad as, picking up a pair of Jordans or even like a PS5 where, you're always having like website difficulties. You kind of add in the product to your online cart and, the website goes down, or, you get some sort of weird error message as you're kind of moving through the process to check out. But in reality, until Schlage, they start to ramp up inventory to like a level where they can meet demand, this is kind of the world that we're going to have to live in. With that said, you're really going to be in a situation where you're going to have to purchase this at a moment's notice. Now, this is one thing I would do. I would highly suggest creating like a profile for like Home Depot or Lowe's, so you don't have any issues when you're checking out. It's just going to make things very seamless for you. But I would say also take things a step further. Save your credit card information. Again, it's just going to make the checkout process a lot more seamless and a lot easier. Now, I thought I'd add this in there. Neither like Lowe's or Home Depot, they support Apple Pay. So just want to allow you to kind of keep that in mind. But again, as long as you save your credit card information at one of these big box retailers like Home Depot and Lowe's, the checkout process should be pretty seamless. Now, the other retailer that I promised that I would tell you is Amazon. They actually just started selling the Encode Plus. What I'll do is I'll leave a link below to where you can purchase this one if you're interested. And this one on Amazon, this is something that you're going to have to check from time to time to see if it's available. Now, of course, with Amazon, the process is really kind of always seamless from my experience with Amazon. Minus sometimes we get delays for deliveries, but the checkout process is pretty seamless. Since Amazon has your shipping address. Normally they have multiple shipping addresses and they have your credit card information on file. Now, hopefully at some point we all can pick up the Encode Plus. If you actually get an opportunity to pick one up, I want you to leave the comments below of actually how you got one, so we can kind of communicate that information to the rest of the Apple Fan Dad family. So I'm kind of wondering if you guys are going to kind of sit on the sideline and just wait for everything to kind of calm down and just wait for them to be back in the store. Or even, are you going to kind of go with an alternative option? I know there's a lot of smart locks on the market that could potentially provide a much more seamless experience compared to the Apple Wallet app. I know there's a few manufacturers that offer locks that have the fingerprint option, which I think is somewhat of a more seamless process than using the wallet app. Otherwise, let me know in the comments below. I appreciate you guys sticking around to the end of the video. Now, at the end of the video, I do normally invite you guys to subscribe to the channel again by clicking the subscribe button below and hit the like button if you enjoyed the video today. Also, be sure to hit the notification bell to be notified when Apple Fan Dad releases another video. That is going to do it for me. I'll talk to you guys in the next one. Later.